She needs our money, but she has to go with our terms.
Yeah.
Here, Angelique. We just want 45%.
Just take what you want.
No, not that easy.
You can just say Chris did all the negotiations, right?
Exactly.
All right. Are we live?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're live.
All right. Well, thanks for coming to this board meeting, everyone, today. Really appreciate this opportunity. This opportunity we have to invest in your company. So let's talk about some terms here.
Let's hear what Angelique has to say.
Okay, great. Go ahead, Angelique.
I think that I want $6 million.
Whoa.
What?
I haven't even had time to read any of this, you guys.
Are you serious?
A really bad day.
You did.
Well,
is that what you want? Is that what it says?
No, how about 1?
1 million? Yeah. Great. Yeah, we're good with that.
Yeah, we'd love to.
Yeah.
Yep, that's great. I was thinking more like 900, but I'll give you $1 million.
Okay, sounds good. No, I seriously have not had time to read this, so I don't really know.
Good. $1 million's good.
So,
Okay, I'm reading yours right now. Maybe I can help.
my partner is partying, so
I call it celebrating. It's a rebirth of it.
you would call it partying.
Why? Because I'm from San Diego. Because we don't kill things.
And
Yeah.
you're asked.
Yeah.
No, that's why he's celebrating. I partied.
Okay, so let's see here.
It's freaking cracking me.
Brian, do you want to go on her side with her? Have you read the thing?
Come to the
I'm reading through it now. I mean, I've read the case, the actual case, but I haven't read this Maxwell thing.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't see this email. I always check them. How much capital you close in this?
Oh, it was Halloween. I mean, you know.
I know. Well, see, I have this ex-boyfriend. I had a bunch of stuff in his house, and he texts me. He's like, "You need to get all this stuff out of the garage." So I'm like, "Dang it!" So I was like moving all day. Don't ever get divorced, because then you might get kicked out of your boyfriend's garage.
Awkward.
That'd be a good like tagline, a good like sticker or something. You know?
It'd be bad if you guys got kicked out of your boyfriend's garage.
That would be bad.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
I could see it. I could see that happening in San Diego.
That definitely happens in California.
That does not happen in Idaho.
That could be kicked. Could be kicked out of a boyfriend's house because that happens here.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys,
It's okay,
how'd you guys all get on the same team?
We're cute.
I'm with the uglies.
Dude, I gotta show you guys this picture. This thing's hilarious. This is how I found my daughter, or my wife found my daughter on Halloween. This is great. I'm gonna just text it to you while Brian's reading that text. That's a case. Let's see.
You haven't sent us any videos lately. You've been slacking.
I took a little break.
You taking a break?
I've been busy at freaking work. We've been so busy. Okay, so yeah, you guys are getting it right now. This is Halloween. This is my 4-year-old Nellie Belly.
Is she the one that's usually?
Yeah,
She didn't say hi to us today.
she's asleep.
No. I guess we're starting later.
Yeah.
What if I did a 1.5? That'd be a good number?
We're still good with that too, yeah.
Or is that going to screw me? Oh my gosh.
Dead asleep on that picture.
No way.
Yes. Dead asleep. I was just like,
That is hilarious.
How
What
do you
happens?
even do that?
That's what happens on Halloween. You
Did
know.
you have it coming out both ends?
No, it's just what kids eat so much sugar on Halloween, and then it just crashes, and they fall asleep on the toilet. You know.
That is funny.
I know.
I think that's like the best picture I've ever seen.
Just like great.
It's gonna be a good senior roast.
Yeah. Don't ever lose that one.
Nope, it's saved.
Let's crush her.
You guys can give me a 1 for today because I'm really.
You're funny a 1. Who gives
No.
anybody a 1?
I'm giving you a 0.
That's rude.
Give you a -1.
I deserve it.
You're getting a 0.
Look, we don't disagree with you, but you know, none of us disagree with you. We got to get through this.
Hey, have any of you guys taken what class am I taking right now? It's what is it? 341. It's like a marketing class.
I have.
341.
It's really easy.
That's when
I'm
I should
taking
take.
that next semester.
Like
Oh, I should take that. Brian, we should try to get the same instructor.
my instructor,
341.
like I think like we did like the bare minimum on this 100-point project, and he gave us a 98, and I was just like, wow. I think I spent like an hour on it, and it was
I've got you recorded saying that. I'm gonna send that to
worth 100 points. Well, we got a 90. We got a 97.
You taking 341 this semester? Next semester?
you. Emailed me and I forgot to answer because I haven't figured it out yet.
Whoa, someone's in the toilet.
I need to go.
Oh, hey Mario, my daughter was asleep.
No way.
Yeah, dead
You
asleep
just
on the
now
toilet.
get that, Mario?
Yeah, I know. It's California. We're busy over here.
Can you believe that? That's a great picture.
Now you're eating an apple.
No, this is a mango.
A mango? Oh, yummy.
Oh, we don't get those up here. We just get
Really?
beef and potatoes.
Wow. That's like heaven.
No, we get mangoes, but they're like $2 a piece.
What? They're $2 a piece.
I bought avocados today, and they were $1.50 each.
Oh, that's true. That's out here too.
Really?
And we sent them to you.
Yeah, you did. I told my wife, I was like, I wish I had an avocado tree in my backyard.
I love them. They're so good.
We have them everywhere, but everybody's all stingy with their avocado tree. It's horrible.
So do you guys know what you like? Have you talked about it? Figured out what you guys want to?
Yeah, we've been on this call since like 8:30,
Uh-huh.
Oh.
and we were like plotting your demise.
We were gonna crush you.
Yeah, we still are, but we'll be a little nicer.
but just like really soft.
Yeah,
really soft.
yeah, but still crush you.
That's okay.
But like we were real polite.
Just as
about
long as I get a C, I'm good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
it. C's with degrees.
Yep.
I just found out I only have 2 more classes to take thanks to Mario, so I'm really happy tonight.
That's awesome.
I've got 4.
I'll be thanking you next semester when you get me to 361.
Yeah, you will. I'll start sending you that stuff, dude, and you can just. But the thing about that, you can use it to like look at, but you're gonna have to learn how to do it though, or else you're gonna be hurting on the exam day.
I wish I knew how hard 370 would be because I'd take that. If I don't have to do the internship, I could just do 4 classes next semester and be done.
Dude, Brian, do it. Get in my 370.
I don't know. I'm scared. I struggle with 3 classes. Adding a 4th will kill me.
We'll just drop one of the other ones and take 370 with him.
True.
And then you have to take 499A.
No, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, right.
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's funny when I emailed the counselor about that. He's like, "Well, where did you hear that from?" And I was like, "From a student." And he's like, "Well, that's being discussed right now." And I'm like, "Okay."
But the email came out.
Yeah, and then it came out like 2 weeks later. That
All right, Angelique, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, Mario, you keep my email address, Mario, and then I'll help you with your assignments on 361 because that was a hard class.
I got you.
I only got a B in it, which means that I didn't I couldn't get it. I mean, it probably took a lot of time. It was,
Guys, I don't know 100% understand all this.
Just negotiate with us, Brian.
Yeah, I don't really.
So what it looks like is that there's two other VC groups that have come into play besides DPV.
Oh man.
So now you guys got to fight with us because we've got a couple other potential offers.
okay. Well, we're willing to give you $1.75 million.
They're willing to give us 2.5 and 3.0 respectively.
Wow.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how much do they want percentage wise?
25% with the 2.5 and 40% with the 3 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should go with them.
Then they also have a $7.5 million. Then they also they're looking at raising 2.5 million, but then they're also adding an extra 7.5 million for the second round.
Well, we didn't talk about the second round, but we're definitely willing to.
We're definitely willing to come up on the second round.
Yeah, it's just that there's only 4 companies out of 2,000 that would succeed. So,
well, I think on ours we were okay going 2.5 on the other side too, right?
well,
I think it said anywhere between 1.5 and 2.5.
3.
Yeah, no, well, 3's the max we can do, but we don't want to be at 3. We want to be like 2.25, 2.5.
Because if you do 2.5, that puts us in there right there with Astoria with the other one, and they're only wanting 25%.
No, we need 30%.
Yeah. How about we give you the money, but we just get more percent?
So they're going to give 2.5 million and take 25%.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What if we did 2 million at 20%? Because it said on our thing that we could be between 20 and 30%. But we want to be a little lower on the first round investment for risk reasons. Brian, how do you feel about that?
What if we? Yeah. I mean, I think that would be agreeable.
2 million.
2 million and 20%.
22%.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably work.
Okay. So I'm gonna write that down for my case analysis. So 2.2 million at 22%.
Should I take notes? Do the notes or
No, girl.
No.
why not? I'm the note lady.
I mean, you can go ahead.
I mean, I don't want to take that away from you, highlighter man. You like really wanted to.
Potentially, is there an Applebee's up there?
Yeah.
What is it in Coeur d'Alene?
Yeah.
Coeur d'Alene Applebee's?
Yeah.
I ate at Applebee's for my birthday. Does that make you happy?
That does. We don't own the one that's in Florida, though, I don't think.
I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, I think we might own the ones in South Carolina.
There's one in the one I went to is in West Columbia.
I went to one in Mira Mesa.
I wonder what.
California.
I know we own the one in Idaho. I wonder what it's called, though.
All right. So what was the next thing?
Okay, so the board members, we want 1 permanent seat and 1 seat as observation.
Okay, on this one, one of them wants a 3-member board, which is your founder CEO, which is Maxwell, an outsider suggested by Mumate and acceptable to Astoria. All right, and then
That's interesting. They both want. Why do they want an outsider?
because it'll bring
We didn't put that on
it'll
there.
bring a tie break vote that's not biased? Because you
Well,
figure if you're
yeah,
going to
but
have one,
the Prosper Fund, it would be it's 2 founders, a VC, and an outsider, so that'd be a split vote. If the
yeah.
So we're good with an outsider, I guess, but we just want one permanent seat. I mean, it looks like you're okay with that, aren't you? Since both of the other
Yeah.
ones want a seat on there,
Yeah, we're okay with you having a seat.
but we want another seat as well. That's observation only, no vote required.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
I mean, I'm
Well,
good with
You
that.
get your outsider, and we get our guy.
Well, the outsider that we would get would
Yeah, the
have
outside
voting rights,
would have
though.
voting rights. Yeah, we don't want that.
But neither does the other one, but the one we picked, right?
Well, we didn't pick an outsider on
So-
ours.
Well, we took the two founders on
Right.
ours,
Right,
which I think was kind of a mistake on our part.
right.
But
They should have one vote because they're basically one, entity.
but the Prosper's is allowing 4 members, which is the 2 founders, 1 VC, and then the outsider.
Well, looking at it now and seeing
And
how
then
it's written
and then
up,
upon hiring the new CEO, the board increases to 4 with the new CEO taking the additional seat. Which, if you could agree with that, I'm okay with just having the 1 founder right now.
yeah, and I think that was a mistake on our part writing that in there because if we're really doing this in the real life, like why would we give 2 votes to the founders and
Right.
just 1 vote to us because they could just outvote us every time?
Yep. So, but again, I mean, I think we could agree with once a new CEO is hired, it would increase the board with the
Okay.
new CEO taking the additional seat.
I'm good with
So
that.
3 initial members, the founder, an outsider, and a VC.
So
Okay.
if that's 3, right?
And then upon the hiring of a new CEO, then the board would increase to 4 with that CEO taking the 4th seat.
Okay. I'm get a drink of water. Hold on 1 second. Am I being too loud enough?
She is, for sure. She's gonna become a person.
All right. What's next on the negotiation?
The next thing down is the founder share vesting.
We already did that though, right?
No, this is different. This is the founder share.
Founder share 33.7 closing. Yeah, but what does that matter to us?
That's part of what the Astoria partners are talking about, and also
I know,
the
so,
Prosper Fund.
I don't know. That's why I got to figure out like why is that founders
Well,
share?
because I guess if the founders sell out, then the remainder, then what's remaining over the other rest of the months, those can be bought back. But I don't know.
What's the option pool?
Where are you seeing the option pool?
Right
Oh,
above that.
I
Here,
guess
Mario,
there's.
I'll share my screen so that you can see what we're talking about.
You know what I think that is that they're out of those shares, the 40, 10, 40 or 45, 10, 45, they're going to put 17.5% of those shares are going to be pulled out for later investments, to be sold for later investments. So say the VC wants to buy an extra 5%, or the founders want to buy into it, or they bring in another investor, that 17.5% is there to go towards them. So it's not coming from anybody's shares that are already negotiated. Does that make sense?
So it looks like the option pool right here is what you're giving away of the investment. Right? Oh, is that like employee stock?
Yeah, that's like employee stock, or
Yeah.
that's employee stock, or
Yep,
if
you're right.
or if you're giving it to other VCs,
Okay, yep,
that's what they would get. And I think on our side, not the side Angelique's supposed to be on, but on our side, we want that to be a little as low as possible.
Right.
I think with Angelique's side, they'd want that fairly low too, because that leaves more shares in with them. I mean, I think we should go with the Prosper funds and say about 12.5% would be fair.
Okay. Do you see that, Mario?
I see that now.
Right there. And we're talking about this right here, the founder share vesting, which.
So is that thing just when you got, or is that in the?
This is yours. This is what you got. We didn't get this.
Okay.
See, there's any other. No, that's the only place it has. I mean. Another thing that are really big on is Mario wanted massages every Friday. So, are you good with that?
Throw it in.
Oh yeah.
And Brian wanted a two paid for vacations a year, right, Brian?
That's right.
Okay.
He said he wanted to vacation like the Europeans. We're like, okay, Brian, you got it.
That's right. I'd love to work like the Europeans.
I know they come into Applebee's all the time because we're like a big stop before Yellowstone, and they're like, "Oh, I'm on my 3-week holiday."
Yeah.
3 weeks. Or
we're on our mandatory holiday.
Yeah, and they're like, "Well, it's either 3 weeks or 4 weeks, or some people have 5 weeks." I'm like, "You can take 4 weeks off of work like in a row?" Like, my company's like, "You can have 9 days max."
I think their work week is like 30 hours a week too.
It's ridiculous.
And they start late. Like, don't they start work at like 11?
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, and then take a siesta by 12. I mean, come on.
We have it all wrong.
So, anything else we want to talk about on this?
Well, I mean,
anything else we need to negotiate?
We want to be the ones to available for funds on the next round. If there's more investment needed, we want first choice.
And I think we're good with that. I think we'd be fine with that.
I mean, if we're going to put this money in, then if we have more money is needed, we want to be the ones to put that money in.
Yeah.
And you're good with that?
Yeah, we're good with that.
Okay, cool. Oh, Angelique, pull up your survey so we see what it says on there. Okay. Your post. Your negotiation outcomes. Please only send one poll response per team. So we don't do that side, but we should just do it together right now.
Okay. I had it up and now it's gone.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can look at my screen.
My screen sharing. You have mine, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it right here for you.
Okay.
All right, Patrick.
Okay, so what's our team number?
6B is their team number.
Okay.
And yes, we reached. Yes. Okay. 2 million.
I thought it was 2 point. Oh yeah,
2.2. Yeah, it's 2 million with at 22%. See, that post money valuation is that.
Yes, I don't know what that means.
New investment.
It
investment
shows
plus
that it
3.
was. See, Prosper has it at 4.5, and Astoria has it at 7.5.
So we did that wrong.
Yeah, I don't understand what that is. Let me Google it real quick.
Where's it at? Oh, right there. Is that's got to be what they think money raised?
Maybe what
Pre-money,
it's worth
post-money.
this time.
Oh no, Brian! Look, that's the venture capitalist. That's how much the percentage is. So, if we're giving $2 million, but we're taking 22%, we're basically saying that it's, let's see, we're 22% because they were at 25%, so 10 million. They're at 40%, so ours is going to be like $9.5 million. That makes sense because look at that.
Yeah.
Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Like it depends on the percentage you get. If we get 30%, then this would have been.
So we're
plus,
saying. So
it
we're
would have
saying.
been 2.5 million, and then it would have been bigger. So it's whatever your percentage that you're getting from the company. $3 million raised plus 4.9 for 4.5 pre equals 7.5. Oh well, maybe not.
No, I think it's.
It looks like it has to do something with how much you're putting in, because why would it say what your percentage is? 10 million post, 7.5 million pre.
I lost half of my. Pages for my case.
Okay, so let's see. $2.5 million raised plus 7.5 million pre.
You know, I wonder if that's the EBIT. No?
I'm not sure where they get that from, but
I'm not either.
I mean, I don't understand like what that.
Let me Google it real quick and see what.
2.5 million raised plus 7.5 million pre.
I don't know how it's done. How that's done.
Well, it says that we give them $2.5 million, and then they get this 7.5 pre. Is that, I don't know where that money comes from. Is that like presumed in cells, or I don't know.
Let's see. I'm gonna go back to the case and see if I see anything like that.
What post-money valuation did you agree upon? So maybe this is just a number that we think it's going to be, like what that was talking about.
Okay, you're right. If a company is raising 250,000 in its seed round and willing to give up 20% of their company, the pre-money valuation is 1 million.
Right. Okay, so that's what it
So-
is. So if we're saying we're giving $2 million and it's going to be worth 22%, then the other 80 or 78% is whatever that is, right?
Yeah, so it'd basically be
Well,
at
2.2.
at 2 million.
Let's just say we get 20%. That'll make it easy, right?
Okay, so that'd be times 5. So 2 million times, so it'd be 10 million.
Okay, let's just do that. Okay, so 2 million invested. So it'd be 8 million though, right?
Yeah.
Right. Post would. So we didn't do that right on ours.
No.
At least we know what it is now.
Yeah, and I mean, hopefully he sees that once we got into negotiations, we figured it out.
Is this? Can you guys still see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Equals. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we did 12.5%.
Because they're on that, just so we know on our case study, basically we're giving them 2 million for 20%, which means that they'd be getting 8 million to make it a 10 million because they're getting 80%, right? Is that
Mhm.
okay? Just so I want to make sure we're on there. What will the option size? We did 12.5.
An option pools an amount of startups' common stock reserved for future issuances to employees, directors, advisors, or consultants.
Yeah, it's at 12.5. Because the highest we can go is 20, so lowest is 10.
So we did one employee by DuPage, right? Or how many
It would
board seats?
be-
Yeah, one, right?
It'd be, yeah, well,
By DuPage employees. So the venture capitalist was one board seat. Well,
yeah,
Yeah.
one by DePage.
and then one by
One.
Mumate. Although in
one-
their case, they said to try to push for 2, but they're not getting 2. So
No, they're not going to get 2. Well, they'll get 2 with the CEO when they come on board.
right, and then how many independent? 1, right?
Yeah.
1.
So under the other terms, add a future board member for the new CEO.
With voting rights, right?
And also, yeah. And then put also that we agreed on that
allowing
DuPont would have the
First rights for money.
DuPage
Money.
first
DuPage,
option.
DuPont. Sorry, thinking of drugs.
Yeah. It happens at a time like this.
What was the other thing? What was the other thing we needed?
Well, we talked about
Voting rights on product expansion.
Yeah,
But we're not going to put that in there, are we?
Nah,
don't
because
need to.
we don't need to anymore.
I don't think we need to.
Now what we're asking for, the added stuff makes more sense.
Okay,
Those
well,
seats.
that's it then. Angelique just needs to record this or send us a link.
Now, is there anything on the actual case that we've got to talk about? Like any questions?
Do you have questions?
Well, there's all the questions there. Hold on, I just had them.
Oh.
I have too many dang screens open at the bottom.
Here we go. Case
Yeah.
discussion right here.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, wow, there's
Okay.
It's
Okay. So which
team
team?
had the highest pre-money value? Do you want me
What
to
is it?
type it up and then send it?
Sure.
yeah,
At least I can do something.
that'd be great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want me to fill this in real quick, or are you gonna be able to do it?
Oh, okay. You just take over. Just do everything.
No. Okay. Well, I mean, like we're gonna
Can
talk.
you
Are we
send
gonna? Are
me
we?
too?
No, I mean, like, are we gonna talk about it real quick, or do you guys just want?
Yeah.
No, I say we
No.
talk about it.
Okay. Yeah. Then Angelique, put it on Word, and we'll.
So you want me to type it?
Yeah. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Yep.
Well, I thought you meant like you were just gonna do it when we get off, but I was like, I thought we should do it right now.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. Okay. Which team had the highest pre-money value?
Hold on.
Well, we screwed up on our pre-money value, so I would say it would have to be 6B. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Or wait, are we supposed to have another?
Thank you, Sydney.
Are we supposed to have another group talk with him?
No. I think it means like which team. Like, so did they value themselves higher than what we did? And do you know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah,
they were
but I
supposed
mean-
to, on their side, weren't they supposed to see how much they wanted? They wanted, because they would have,
but
Brian, they would have figured this out ahead of time. If they would have done it right, it would have been, they wanted $3 million. That's what they wanted. And if they only wanted to give 20% away, then that would have made them like $12 million,
yeah,
evaluation. And we're thinking if we would have done it right, then we would have thought we're going to give him 1.75 million at 30%, which would have given them like a valuation of like $5 million.
right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So basically, like just looking at that question, it's pretty easy to see that
Yeah.
they value themselves a lot higher than the venture capitalist firm did.
It's just that where did your team fall thing kind of throws me off.
I think it's like, where did your team fall? Like with the negotiations, we fell
Okay.
at 20%
We kind of went in the middle.
and $10 million.
Yeah. So you got that, Angelique?
Okay, so for the lowest I need to put
It would be us. We valued it the lowest.
6B.
And I would put like you valued us at like 5.5 million is what it should have been.
Right.
So for lowest I put 6B and then
No, 6A at 5.5.
okay.
And then the
Yeah.
highest is 6B.
At like
At-
12
Yeah, it was like 12 million.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you guys? How we did that?
Of course.
Angelique?
Oh yeah.
Sure. All right.
Bad group.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I
like,
guess-
because you guys are going to want this for write this in your case study. So if
Yeah.
you don't understand it, it'd be good to
I
know
agree.
how to go over it. It makes
These
the
have been-
case.
These
Case
have been
study a lot
really
easier.
helpful. Yeah, these have been really helpful with the case study.
Yeah, because like if we use these numbers, then this can be our
I
numbers.
still, yeah. I still think even with that second one, choose teams that showed extreme. So it's talking about teams in plural, not just our team.
Choose teams that showed extremes in performance and ask what happened that led to the results. Choose teams that showed extremes in performance.
Well, what do I need to put for where did your team?
Oh, well, yeah, but this is like if he has like after he sends out
Yeah, this is if he sends out anything to us this time.
if he sends out like, okay, everyone's done it, here's the results of what everyone did.
But the thing is how are we supposed to do the write-up when, if we're trying to get done ahead of time? And I mean, it doesn't matter to me because I won't do it till Sunday probably, but I mean,
Well, is he recording it Saturday, did he say?
did he say he was doing something Saturday?
I haven't seen, is he doing a,
I thought in his video he said that he was.
gosh dang it, I think I've closed everything. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. I'll see if there's any announcements on the board. Nope, all he has is is his same thing I already watched, so there's nothing new.
But didn't he say in that video that he would do one?
I can't
Well,
remember.
that was the video for the other one. That up down video was.
Yeah, I thought it was in the new one.
It's right here. Extra information, negotiation roles you will play. But there wasn't very much in there.
How long is it? Just play it real quick.
It's like 3 minutes.
I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear it. Maybe you will.
We'll listen to you listen.
Well, we don't need to listen. I don't care if I hear it as long as you hear something in it.
Can you guys hear it?
Uh-oh.
No or yes?
No.
Mm.
Hey there. Mhm.
Oh, we lost Patrick.
You pushed the wrong button. You can get confused in this process. Patrick, no.
Brian, are you so tired?
I still got an assignment left to do.
Whoa, that's loud.
I'm getting a FaceTime.
Whoa.
Let's go over our paddleboard stuff.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what happens. If you take your headphones out of your computer during Google Hangout, you can't hear me afterwards. So I had to get back out, get back in. It looks like he's going to do a post discussion sometime soon. He doesn't say when, but
Okay.
Okay. So what's the next one on that?
So that one we really can't technically answer, but
Right. Okay, so let's go back to the case.
Okay,
so choose a student from the DPV side and ask what were your goals for negotiation. So evaluation
That's
of
awesome.
X. So I guess what valuation of the company? Right? Is that what that is?
I guess.
If X is the company,
Yeah.
So obviously we want a lower valuation, which means that we're investing lower and we're getting,
To
hopefully
value it as low as possible.
Mm-hmm. Did you get that, Angelique?
Yeah.
Okay. IRR of Y. IRR of Y.
That's your internal rate of return.
Right. So we want, but that's not the 20%, is it? That's what the return we want.
It's the discount rate that makes the net present value of all cash flows from a particular project equal to 0.
Can you talk in English, please? I don't know what you're speaking there, bud.
So you have yours. So they're wanting wasn't it saying 1.5 million was
Right
what they
here.
needed to make it? Yeah.
Series A, 1.5 million.
Right. So 1.5 million.
So is that for a floor valuation of X?
Yeah, and the interesting thing, Brian, here reading it, if we would have read this better, now that we understand it, it says right down here, it says, assuming a 1.5 Series A investment to stay within 25 to 40% range, the highest post-money valuation Cantor could offer would be $6 million.
Yeah.
So if we would have, if we would have understood what they were talking about there, then we would have seen. But now at least we know what they're talking about.
Right.
Because if we offer, because it says right there, Mumate has reached a $3 million annualized revenue run based on the 2012 results. So they're thinking that it's probably worth 10 million, but the max we can be is at 6. And we kind of sold out there, right? Because we put
We
on
did
the
a little
thing,
bit.
we put on the thing. It says the highest post money valuation could offer would be 6 million at the 1.5, but we went up
7.
we went up to 2 million, and we said it was $10 million range. But
Yeah.
all
Yeah, we
right.
kind of screwed that one up a little bit.
Man, Angelique, we really hooked you guys up.
You're always there for me.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so
well, valuation of X, all I put is 1.5 mil.
no, the valuation of X was how much the company's worth, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay, sorry.
That's what I'm assuming it means, but I don't know for sure.
what's this? Ask what were the goals for the negotiation as DPV? Well,
Yeah, so the
One.
valuation was
just the
Wow.
goals were 10.
Nah,
no, our goals
no,
were 6, under 6.
So just put valuation of X 6 was our goal.
6 or less. 6 million or less. And
Internal
then
rate of return.
internal rate of return was,
I keep looking at your screen. I don't have to jump back around, Patrick.
yeah, the internal rate of return would have been, I saw it in here, it was 2 times. So right here, a pre-tax of 25%.
Yeah.
So we needed 25% is what we wanted.
Don't we have to have both answers in here for these? For both
What?
teams?
Yeah, I would just put on the IRR 25%. Board seat we wanted 1.
Yeah.
Well, board seat we wanted 3 with us having 1. We didn't want 4,
Yeah.
so you guys would get an extra 1.
So
You want me to type it out?
maybe.
Well, this is not applicable because we don't know all the other teams on the review.
Did you copy and paste it into Word?
Yeah. So the valuation of X for us is
There is a lot of questions. Oh my gosh.
6 million or
Less. IRR 25%.
25%. We want
We wanted
3 board
3
seats
and 1.
with us. Not giving.
I'm paused.
Here, I'll do this too, so we know what we're talking about.
Let's see. How important is this deal to DPV? Once in a lifetime, pretty good or pass? I said it's pretty good. We didn't give all that money up.
I think it's good for the guy that's negotiating it, but I don't think it's that great of a deal for the actual company.
That's why it's just pretty good. But I don't know if they pass, and I don't think it's once in a lifetime. Yeah, you're not even gonna give pretty good out. Well, maybe if we would have understood it a little bit better, we could have. If we really negotiated,
What's the guy's name that is
Cantor.
okay?
And Rodriguez is the actual guy.
Rodriguez. What happened, Angelique? You didn't go live.
Yeah, I was paused.
Were you?
Yeah.
I just thought you weren't moving.
I wasn't. I was seeing if anyone would notice that I was.
I'm like, you're so reverent.
Yeah, you should see me in church.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's like awesome. I'd like to sit next to you during sacrament, right? All reverent.
You want to talk about being quiet at church? Not the ward I'm in now, but the one I was in before now. We were going there for like 2 years. And like a month or two before we moved, somebody came up to my wife and asked if her husband was active and came to church. I sat by her every Sunday.
That is funny.
What happened? He should know how to land a great deal and not give away too much to the new company while trying to land them.
Regulation as a
Fair.
investment partner. Okay, how's that sound?
That sounds really good.
I usually do all of this.
Does Mumate fit your investment focus personally?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they trying to base this off of like Mate Cosito or whatever it's called?
Probably.
Because it's not even a real case this time. Do we have 2 next week?
Probably.
I didn't look.
This is in our investment expertise. But
There's no no.
does that sound good?
Yep. Choose a student from the Mumate side and ask did the co-founders see things the same way or were you focused on other interests? Write down an order of importance.
So, what do you think their importance is? I think that pre-money value and deal terms are number 1 and 2. I mean, I don't think the option pool is a big one, or the board composition is too big of a one. But I think the pre-money value and the deal terms are. I think the deal terms are number 1.
So it's almost in the order.
Yeah.
Somebody tickling you, Angelique?
No.
All right.
I was just telling him about.
We can basically hear you guys.
I was telling him about you getting banned from Zumba.
All right. Well, that's a good story. That is a good story.
I think Mumate had the upper hand because they were willing to even go angel and investors and stuff. They thought they could even potentially go that route.
And they had 2 other.
Plus,
people.
they had 2 other companies that they were able to kind of twist.
And they had pretty good
with.
terms in the other 2 companies too.
So tough though.
I mean, with those other ones, we could have been crushed. So there you are.
And next week we've got another one of those ponder and prove things like the rent the runway case.
Which one do we have to do it on?
I didn't look.
Don't ruin my weekend yet.
Financing the business model. So it looks like it's maybe this one.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Okay, so
No,
Okay.
let's keep filling this out.
it's a different case. It's carbon 6 rings.
How did the assertive partnership affect the negotiation and made it very easy for us to, to strong arm. And beyond too. You're still not moving, Angelique.
I took a bunch of Adderall. I'm really focused.
Yeah.
You look like you're glowing, Mario.
I am, girl. I am.
You're about to be translated.
So, just so you guys understand what I put on this one, it says, "How did the Astoria and Prosper teams term sheet affect your negotiation strategy?" And I think it made it real easy for them to negotiate with us because they could say, "Well, we're getting this deal from them, and we're getting this deal from the other company." But the part I put on there, it also gave the option to take the best deal in each section. Because if you look at the way it's written out, there's a section on each thing, you know, on how much money you want to give. And so while we're negotiating, I mean, the company on the left will say, "Okay, here's our offer. These are things that work for us on this side. And so maybe we give you more money your way, but then we want, you know, a little bit more founders equity or whatever." But they were taking it from each side. So, okay, for this one, we want the best deal that we got from this company. And then the next one, we want the best deal we got from that company. So it makes it like a super offer, really. If you guys see what I mean on that?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, man. All right, Brian, because you're looking at that paper, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
let me get back to it.
Let's see. It's going to be.
All right, so pros for Astoria is that the VC stake was less.
I would just take like three things.
I would say that.
So we're doing the pros cons of this. So okay, let's just go.
The Astoria pros.
Yeah.
Would be they're only doing a 25% stake, even though they got a better deal from DePage.
Yeah, what other? Give me another one.
They really like the
3
the younger partner who would be their board member from Astoria. They thought he would. He knew the business and
Hey,
he
Cons.
was hands on. So I thought he'd be helpful. And I think the fact, well, and I don't know what a third one would be.
Let's just do 2. What's cons on them?
Now for the cons, it said that they were a middle of the pack VC performer and was rumored that they're struggling. They were more apt to replace the founders. And they broke up their fund disbursement where they could get out of dropping the other half of it if the company didn't reach the $10 million in revenue.
Okay, and then on Prosper, I put pros, 4 board
Okay.
members with founders getting 2
Yeah,
seats. Also more upfront capital at the beginning.
yeah.
Spell check fix that. And then cons, I would say that bigger equity split.
Yeah, VC stake, bigger stake. The partner that was going to be on the board wasn't as experienced and didn't have as good a track record.
All right. Is there any other questions?
The angel, it asked what pros and cons of an
Okay.
angel would be too.
Yeah, but we didn't. Okay, Angel.
Biggest pro for an angel is they wouldn't have to give up as much of the company. Biggest con for an angel is that it's harder to raise the capital. You got to go to multiple different people. It's more time consuming. So that's good for a start. If anybody wants to add to it, they can.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any more questions than that, do we?
I don't know.
Perfect title.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys can read my stuff. Okay, I want to email this to you guys. That's my other.
You wouldn't have thought it was a stupid negotiation, would you?
Well, I guess you're gonna see it right now when I send it all to you.
Yeah, there's 3 more questions.
Oh, there is.
How did the VC go about valuing Mumate? What have you learned about bargaining tactics and discussed key takeaways?
Oh, man. Wow.
It's all right. I can do this quick.
Good thing there's just one this week.
Man.
Now, this just counts for 2.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm just glad I could contribute so much this evening. You guys are really lucky to have
What are you guys giving Chris?
a P for party.
I always just do 3 on everybody every week.
I wish you had put a question mark.
Oh yeah.
I always just do it for too.
I was like, you watch the video, you decide.
I never do the timestamp thing. Do you guys?
No,
I just go and throw something in there.
I just go and I put something like had a meeting.
I never do the timestamp.
I don't think I mean, if I was an instructor, I wouldn't go back and look at 20 different groups' videos.
Yeah. What do you have to do tonight for your other class?
I've got most of it done. I just got to do it into lesson reflection.
Oh, what class?
301. On the other when we were on there, Patrick and Mario, I was just telling them it's not a really hard class. It's just he has like 36 different assignments and everything's due by Thursday night.
No.
Well, I sent you that stuff on there, Brian. That should help.
Yeah,
When do you have your surgery?
the 17th. Actually, 2 weeks from today, I think.
Hmm.
Well, I guess not
Right,
today
well,
anymore.
If you guys want to finish those questions, but I think we're good on this. I mean, we've been on here for over an hour, so.
Agreed.
If anybody has questions, we'll reach out to Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call Chris.
he's gonna be busy.
Yep. Where are they? Are they living in Provo? Did he say?
He's gonna be in LA soon when he has his rap video come out. So
That was so funny.
I'm gonna live in Oakland.
Well, he's doing one for his wedding, right? So we get to see the finale.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just got a tear. Hold on.
Because you're tired.
What?
No, it's not like it's 1 o'clock or anything, and I got to be up in a couple hours.
Jeez.
All right, guys. It has been a pleasure as always.
Oh yes. You guys know how to find the videos, right? You just type in Angelique Ray.
You know what's easier if you just send the link.
I would love to. Is that a Red Bull?
No, it's a Yeti.
Oh. Oh. Do you like it? Did it cost like $500?
No, my mom gave it to me for Father's Day, and I was like, seriously? You gave me a water bottle? And I was like kind of pissed. But then I used it after like 2 weeks. I used it, and I was like, this thing's like, I can fill this up with water at night with ice, and it has ice in it the next morning. It's amazing.
Some of the smaller coolers are $300.
I know, but this water bottle, I mean, I use it all the time now because I like it so much. But have a good night, guys.
Night.
See you later,
Thank
man.
you guys
Bye.
for
Yep.
helping me.
You're welcome.
Later.